Roman Abramovich used to be Russia's richest man. On March 10th, he was one of 7 Russian aristocrats sanctioned by the UK government. We already featured Abramovich on our channel, but this time we take a deeper look at his life, his lavish lifestyle, and what effect the UK government's sanctions have had on him. If you want to see more content like this, make sure that you are subscribed to Ultimate Luxury, and you will surely be treated to videos like this on a regular basis. Let's get started. Let's take a look at Abramovich's glamorous estate, which involves the world's 3rd largest yacht, which he planned to sell in the midst of a crackdown on the country's oligarchs. Abramovich attempted to sell his resources prior to getting sanctioned, including his $3 billion soccer club Chelsea FC. Bloomberg experts estimate his total wealth to be $13.5 billion, a $4.1 billion decline since the start of the year. In 2008, the Russian's net worth peaked at $23.5 billion. Abramovich, age 55, is very well recognized for his worldwide acquisition of super yachts, highly priced automotive, private jets, and luxury homes. At one point, the Wall Street Journal nicknamed his global collection of costly valuables the Roman Empire. The billionaire is the major shareholder in Evraz, one of the world's biggest manufacturers of steel. He also has a stake in the world's largest nickel refiner. A large percentage of Abramovich's enormous wealth emanates from the sale of Russian state-owned assets following the collapse of the Soviet Union. He also held shares in aviation, oil, and aluminum. In 2003, he sold a 26% stake in Russian airline Aeroflot to the National Reserve Bank. In 2005, he decided to sell his 70% stake in the Russian oil company Sipneft for more than $10 billion, and he also marketed his aluminum investments for more than $2 billion. From 2003 to 2008, Abramovich was appointed governor of Chukotka, a remote Arctic region. During his tenure, he invested $1.3 billion of his own money in the region. Sipneft, the oil company in which he owned approximately 70%, was enlisted in the area until Abramovich shifted his stocks to the state-owned energy corporation in 2015. He recently married Dasha Zhukova, with whom he has 2 daughters. The couple co-founded the Garage Museum of Contemporary Art in Moscow and the New Holland Island Cultural Complex in St. Petersburg. After 10 years of marriage, the couple announced their divorce in 2017. Abramovich initially had a 16-year marital relationship with Irina Malandina, and he was worth $18.7 billion at the time of their separation in 2007. Despite the fact that Russian courts typically award a bride 50% of her husband's riches, Malandina settled for $300 million, or 1.6% of Abramovich's wealth. Apart from the fact that it lasts at least 3 years from 1987 to 1990, nothing at all is recognized about Abramovich's first wedding to Olga Yurevna Lisova. Just after Russia's unprompted incursion of Ukraine, Abramovich was said to be trying to sell his assets in light of the West's sanction against Russia's oligarchs. Abramovich was named by Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny's faction as one of 35 Russians who must face disciplinary action. In 2003, Abramovich paid $233 million to buy Chelsea FC from longtime chairman Ken Bate. As per a statement taken at the time, Abramovich is an eager follower of sports and European football. In March, Abramovich disclosed his intent to sell the club. "This has never been about business or money for me, but pure passion for the game and the club," Abramovich stated. According to Bloomberg, he also has mentioned that all net proceeds from the sale will be offered to donate to persons impacted by Ukraine's war. He is seeking an offer of £3 billion or $4 billion. In late February or early March, Abramovich was shown to have turned down a £2.5 billion, $3.3 billion offer, amidst the billionaire's intention to sell a few of his assets, most particularly Chelsea FC. The punishments presently prevented him from attempting to negotiate any provisions to sell the club, and any operations between Abramovich and UK corporations or citizens are forbidden. As per Forbes, Chelsea FC is the world's 7th most valuable professional club, priced at around $3.2 billion in 2021. While the team has millions of followers worldwide, not everybody agrees with its position on the issue of Ukraine. Chelsea FC issued a polarizing statement in February, failing to acknowledge Russia or Abramovich's responsibility. According to a remark on their webpage, Ukraine's situation is terrible and shocking. Chelsea is praying for everyone in Ukraine, and the entire club is hoping for peace. Chelsea's financial future, however, is currently compromised due to Abramovich's sanctions. As a result of the penalties imposed to him, the club's resources have been barred, and Chelsea could only spend roughly $26,000 per game on transportation. After having difficulty renewing his UK visa, Abramovich was granted Israeli citizenship in 2018 and made the trip to Tel Aviv. After moving to Tel Aviv, Abramovich had become the wealthiest person in Israel. Local media reported in 2020 that the wealthy man had spent $57 million on a seaside hotel in Tel Aviv. Just after Russia's intrusion of Ukraine, some influential Israelis, such as the head of Yad Vashem Holocaust Memorial Museum and a top religious leader, asked the US not to sanction Abramovich, and the delegates commended Abramovich's financial generosity and guidance to Israel. As per the museum's chief in a message to the US ambassador, Abramovich is the museum's second largest personal benefactor. According to The Guardian, the tycoon owns assets all over the world, including a $118.4 million villa in Kensington Palace Gardens in London, labeled the Billionaire's Row. Abramovich is also one of the billionaires that own residences in Eaton Square, a private beautiful garden property in London, known as a Red Square because of the significant number of Russian wealthy individuals who already own property there. Abramovich invested $96 million in 4 residential units on New York's Upper East Side with the intention of combining them into a solitary gigantic mansion. According to the City and County Land Registry, Abramovich redistributed 4 of the 5 houses in a row on East 75th Street to his third ex-wife, Zhukova, in September 2018, as part of their divorce settlement for nearly $92 million. Abramovich isn't just about houses. The billionaire has supposedly invested huge amounts of money on boats all throughout his life. In 2004, Abramovich bought the super yacht Polaris, which was the world's 11th largest yacht at the period. But Abramovich's second ex-wife, Malandina, gained the yacht as part of their divorce proceedings before Abramovich was sanctioned on March 10th. The 460-foot super yacht Solaris, which was linked to Abramovich, left the Barcelona dockyard where it had been moored for servicing since 2021. Solaris was spotted anchored in Montenegro on March 12th, after departing the shipyard on March 8th. Abramovich eventually got to spend roughly $500 million on a super yacht named the Eclipse. At 533 feet long, this was initially the world's largest yacht, but it has since been exceeded by the 590-foot Azam and consequently by REV Ocean, a sleek 600-foot yacht that was introduced in 2000. Will more of Roman Abramovich's assets be seized by the government? Please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe to Ultimate Luxury, like, comment, and hit the notification bell button so you can stay up to date on upcoming future videos. See you again soon.